Hey guys, let's get more news about Dallas, but first, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a like. Former Cowboys WR attempting comeback. Former Cowboys receiver Michael Gallup attempting comeback. Former Dallas Cowboys wide receiver Michael Gallup is looking to make a comeback. Gallup abruptly retired ahead of training camp last season with the Las Vegas Raiders. He had previously signed a one-year deal with the Raiders before making the decision. Gallup, 29, was officially released by Las Vegas from the reserve retired list on Friday. He's free to sign with any team. Ian Rappaport of NFL Network first reported the news of Gallup's plan to return to the NFL. Former Cowboys WR Michael Gallup, who abruptly retired last offseason, intends to make a comeback, per his agent Kevin Robinson. Rappaport wrote on X. The Raiders released him from the reserve/retired list today for that reason. He's still just 29. Gallup once appeared to be a key part of the future in Dallas. He had a breakout year in 2019, snagging 66 passes for 1,107 yards and 6 touchdowns in 14 games. He followed that up with a 59-catch campaign, amassing 843 yards. He suffered an ACL tear late in the 2021 season that set him back, and he never truly returned to form. It came after the Cowboys signed him to a 5-year, $57.5 million deal. The sides parted ways after the 2023 season. Gallup slid down the depth chart and managed 34 catches for 418 yards during his final year in Dallas. The Cowboys could be a logical landing spot for Gallup as he attempts to make a comeback. He has familiarity with quarterback Dak Prescott and top receiver CeeDee Lamb, who wished him well after it was announced he was retiring. "Till infinity brought I got you. Enjoy retirement, King," Lamb said. Gallup's price tag would likely be very low, which would fit what the Cowboys are looking for. With big extensions on the books for Prescott, Lamb, and soon Micah Parsons, Dallas needs to find some high-upside options. If Gallup can regain the playmaking ability he showed during his time in Dallas, he could be in line for reps with the Cowboys. Brandon Cooks is set to be an unrestricted free agent, and Dallas does not have a surefire number 2 behind Lamb. Lamb caught 101 passes for 1,194 yards last season while battling through injury. Jalen Tolbert was the second leading receiver with 610 yards on 49 catches. The Cowboys created some cap space this week by restructuring Lamb's contract. It created more than $20 million in cap space, giving Dallas some flexibility with free agency approaching. "I want to win. It's gonna take more than just myself," Lamb said after the move. The Cowboys are coming off a disappointing 7-10 campaign. They'll have to compete against NFC East foes Philadelphia and Washington, who played for the NFC Championship in January. Dallas will be under the leadership of new head coach Brian Schottenheimer. He takes the place of Mike McCarthy, who the Cowboys parted ways with this season after his contract expired. Schottenheimer has functioned as the team's offensive coordinator for the past 2 seasons. The Cowboys also have the number 12 overall pick and could potentially add a rookie receiver to the mix. Cowboys Dak taunted at Bachelorette party in viral video. Cowboys Dak taunted at Bachelorette party in viral video. Dallas Cowboys quarterback Dak Prescott is perhaps the most maligned player in the NFL, and there is no shortage of criticism, rightly or wrongly. Prescott divides opinion like no other. Some say he is a top 10-ish quarterback, while others think he's trash. When it comes to Dallas rivals, and in particular, the Philadelphia Eagles, he is never far from their minds. The rivalry between the Cowboys and Eagles is a fierce one, and while it may be hard to believe, Dak against Philadelphia is relatively one-sided. The Pro Bowl quarterback is 9-4 in his career and has thrown for 3,402 yards, 24 touchdowns, and just 8 interceptions. But as we are about to see, Prescott is always on Eagles fans' minds. A video going viral is showing Dak spotted walking through a casino in the Bahamas. Eagles fans were sitting at a bar, and as Prescott walked past, a chants of "Eagles" rang out from the reported bachelorette party. So, even after the Eagles have just won the Super Bowl in dominating fashion over the Kansas City Chiefs, fans are still concerned with what the Dallas quarterback is doing, and they've made a point of making it known that the Eagles own Dallas. In truth, Cowboys fans don't have any ammunition to hit the Eagles fans with this year as they are the defending Super Bowl champs, but that won't stop the back and forth. Even when on vacation in the Bahamas, walking through a casino, Mr. Prescott still can't avoid those pesky Eagles fans. Cowboys signing Stefon Diggs. Hot topic on rumor mill in free agency. Stefon Diggs experienced an injury-riddled contract year with the Houston Texans in 2024. He's about to enter free agency with big stats and some big drama, too. And despite his ACL tear being the primary cause of last season's disappointment, the Pro Bowl receiver is apparently moving on from Houston. And rumors are visualizing him signing with the Dallas Cowboys. Last year, Diggs joined C.J. Stroud and the Texans via trade from Buffalo, but the pairing fell short of meeting expectations. The veteran receiver totaled career lows in targets, receptions, receiving yards, and touchdowns. With his one-year deal up in Houston, the 31-year-old gets another fresh start. For the Dallas Cowboys, a player such as Diggs could be a coveted piece that fits the team's needs and helps create the culture new coach Brian Schottenheimer desires. They may also have the ace up their sleeve to lure Stefon, his younger brother Trayvon. Standout cornerback Trayvon, entering his 6th season with the Cowboys, is also recovering from an ACL injury that forced him to miss the entire season. He is poised to have a massive impact once he returns. Stefon and Trayvon Diggs reuniting as members of the Cowboys almost makes too much sense, right? Both parties, Stefon Diggs and Dallas, are in win-now windows. The Cowboys desperately need a receiver opposite of CeeDee Lamb. Diggs needs a place where he doesn't have to be a number one option as he returns from injury. Those boxes can get checked, and the rumors are now flying about a brotherly connection in the Dallas locker room. We certainly recognize Stefon has a reputation for bringing dramatic baggage wherever he goes. But maybe that emotion gets funneled properly here inside the star. The only downside? Money, of course. The Diggs might cost a projected $13 million for 1 year. While the price may be high, is Dallas desperate enough to take the risk? Some signs, or at least some rumors, point to Stefon Diggs and the Dallas Cowboys being a brotherly match in free agency. And you, fan? What do you think about Stefon Diggs' situation? Write to us in the comments.